not run. I don't think I'm currently running Speedify, but we'll see. So I was running it before anyway. When we finished last week, I went in and like reset the VPN,
Right.
and it let me right back into Zoom. I hit live stream and everything was good.
Jammed right on it.
So we're not too different, are we?
Yeah, yeah. So it's up on Wingding right now. We are good there.
Cool.
Um, which actually, I guess you're seeing that maybe.
Oh, delayed. There we go.
Yeah, it causes all kinds of fucking issues.
That's
Time
kind of
travel.
crazy. I'm seeing
Yeah,
myself in the past.
there it is. Yeah. So that's live on Wingding up there. I'll switch that back to that. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of what I was curious about too, right? It's kind of what it looked like on there and to really kind of go in here and try and play around with a few things. I think the event side of it, I mean, that's going to be pretty straightforward. We ran through that timing wise and everything else. It's not going to be bad at all. So I think we'll be good there. It's weird looking at the
I know.
like seeing the live stream start to talk again. All right. So now you're seeing that. Essentially, I want you guys to check out leaderboard. And that's there. So we got there. Cool. Close that. And yeah, and we can go back there and pop that up and move shit all over the place. Cool. So I figured I would mess around with the OBS software tonight and run the Zoom call through it to let me kind of do some more stuff camera wise, screen wise, actually easier versus going in and hitting share screen every time is a pain in the ass in Zoom.
Yeah.
A lot
So
more seamless to have all my buttons right there on in OBS to do it. So
how long does it take to get it set up? My laptop's right here. Want to show me or not tonight?
it's really not hard. I mean, fuck, Mike could walk you through it right now. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I'm the only one doing it, so we might as well.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, why not? We'll turn it into an OBS session.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So pull it up, load it,
Load what?
OBS. Have you downloaded it?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you want from me?
Let's see. How do I?
All right, so let me just I'll close out GS Pro. Go into
Hey,
sorry.
does this share screen like I can go onto his screen and do stuff? Or it
I'm on
just
my
shows me?
phone.
it won't let remote. It'll let you
Oh,
share
okay.
your screen. I can
Okay.
do that. But now,
Okay.
right now, I have you two highlighted. So Moby, you can see that, right? Where it's just the two of them talking
Yeah.
on the main screen. Okay. Cool.
And now I see Moby, and now
Yeah.
I see Kevin. Okay.
There we go. So go to
All right.
So that's kind of what I was thinking of doing, when they were in the finals last week. I obviously couldn't do it from the
so
iPad wouldn't let me do that stuff.
Wes, dial up, do a search for OBS Studio.
Got it.
All right, and go just download that.
Download.
But I think that part would be pretty cool, right? If we get, final four, I mean, because I can add, I don't know how many it'll let me, I think it'll just let me keep adding a
Just keep
spotlight.
adding them. You can put like
Yeah,
16 I've seen.
gotcha. So yeah, I mean, if it was, the final four, we could put all four on the screen. So I think that part of it from a production side will be pretty good.
Yeah.
And if I remove, that takes you back out. Okay, cool.
All right, usage information. Optimize streaming for recording easy. Optimize just for recording. I will not be
Virtual.
streaming. I will only be using the virtual camera.
Yeah.
That's all we're using?
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Program.
Moby, do you use OBS at all?
Apply.
I have not, but I'm downloading
Hey,
it.
turn your camera to the screen and I'll just go through it with you that way. Looking at you doesn't
Hold
really
on.
help me. Let's see. Boom.
I'm at a screen right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now go over to scene over on the
All the way on the left.
get back
Yep.
out. So you go over to scene and click plus.
Right here.
All right. Name it ULD screen. Or yeah, I just did screen.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you wanted. Like I have mine indoor events. Right?
ULD?
Yeah, just name it ULD window. Do that.
ULD window.
Okay. Then you're gonna go to the source and you're gonna hit plus.
Yep.
And then we're looking for down at the bottom, window capture.
Window capture. Yep.
All right. And just name it ULD screen.
ULD screen.
Yep.
Okay.
And then screen should pop up.
Okay.
All right. And then find the GPS Pro .exe. I think that's it. And click that in the from the window, the top window. There, up one. There you go.
Okay. It only says OSB and 2 more pages, personal and Microsoft. I don't have GS Pro open. Should I open GSP?
Well,
now?
God damn it! How am I supposed to help you if you don't have anything open yet?
I had to close it to open this. Give me a phone.
Okay, I'll walk you through it from the beginning.
Well,
open up your sim. And then open up your GS Pro, put it on a screen.
All right.
You just have the one monitor?
This is my laptop and I'm using my phone for the Zoom.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you a pauper?
A what? Hold on, let me shut off my heat. Getting hot in here. All right, connect device.
Seriously, Walmart, 55-inch, $250. You can put 4 different things on there.
Oh, like have another like TV screen? I have a TV right here.
Oh my God.
I have a 40 right there.
Okay, can you connect your computer to it?
Should I ask you?
We'll save that for next week.
Between that and then we'll get a little 1080p Logitech webcam and then
Yeah,
we'll get
exactly.
all hooked up.
I mean, I've got a projector for the game. I've got a projector that shoots onto the ground that shows me the hitting area. I've got a 55-inch 4K. I've got a widescreen 34-inch, and I've got another 55-inch that's actually in the house because we broke the TV in there, but it comes out and it shows all the hitting data. And I've got that for lefties and righties.
So why are we not at your house?
Because I don't know.
Because I have the same thing at my house.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
And another bay.
Yeah.
for lefties. Put
Right,
the lefties
exactly,
in the
correct.
other bay now.
Yeah. All right, so you got that open. All right, so go back to OSB. All right, and then that top one.
Window to capture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is GS Pro there?
No.
Okay, so close it out. Like hit
Okay.
cancel.
Close.
And then do that again. Delete that one.
Delete this one.
Yeah.
You should just be able to click on it again. Just double click on it.
Yeah,
Again.
it just
I mean,
trying to
maybe
keep
not.
it simple.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I can't talk you through that. That'll blow your head.
Should I grab a drink or what?
Yeah. So, do you have a camera on your laptop?
Probably.
Okay. So now go back over to scene. All right, hit OK.
Scene.
All right. Oh, and the other thing is over on the left-hand side, down the bottom, there's a controls. Click on studio mode.
Yeah, on the right side, studio mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Now go to scenes again and click plus.
Mm-hmm. Plus. Scene name.
Yep. Do laptop camera.
This is so easy. Everybody should have this set up in no time.
It's really not bad once you get in and play with
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
And
a little daunting at first, but
okay, now you want to go to sources.
Yep.
And go to video capture device, almost all the way down to the bottom.
Hit the plus.
Oh yeah, plus.
Okay, video capture device.
Yep.
Got it.
And
Create
then
new name.
Yeah, whatever.
Laptop.
Pencil Dick. Name it Pencil Dick.
Pen. Is that PEN?
Yes.
Pencil. Richard.
Yes.
Richard Johnson.
Okay, Pencil Richard.
Okay. And then go up and did that pull up
Probably got to turn my camera on somehow.
It should have brought it up.
Integrated camera. Yep. Deactivate. Configure video device. Yeah, there's a camera right there on my laptop.
All right. So go up or go to Windows and search for camera and click open that up.
So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room real quick, the two of you.
Okay.
Just to see how it does. We'll see what it does anyway.
Camera app.
Open. Okay, so that should have booted them. And then that leaves us. So I just wanted to try this real quick. I mean, they should still be talking. I think they can still hear me.
Okay.
I believe. So let me hop over there real quick. And I'll be right back.
All right.
Join.
What's up, Pops?
And now I'm back in here. Okay, I was like, that was the weirdest thing ever. So I entered the breakout room and all of a sudden it's like Michael Porter has joined. And I'm like, what the hell did I just do?
Right.
You're muted there, Pops. I will ask you to unmute yourself.
Nice, right?
Okay.
There you go.
What up, Kevin? You hear me
Alright.
now?
Yeah. What are you over at Sean's?
What up, Kevin?
You know that is.
Yeah, over at Sean's with
Gotcha.
Susan and Kathy.
Cool. We're live on Wingding as well. So
Well,
least
I
I
didn't know which one you wanted me to sign into. So that's
yeah,
this
no,
is
this is it. So
How you doing, Kevin?
we're doing good. Doing all kinds of fun testing. So I
Testing?
got Mike and Wes in a breakout room doing stuff now. So I wanted to play around with that. But anyway, so you can see my screen
Just because they're ready, we'll put them around.
display.
How
Where
you
is
shoot?
there? So that's us on Wingding.
You need any pickles?
Don't need that anymore.
yeah. I saw Matt on there, but
Yeah, he's there. It depends on what view you're watching.
I have no idea.
Or if I put it, I don't know that it matters if I select something or not. Pretty sure that's all based on your view. If you have gallery or speaker view turned on.
So like the cutting board that I have for here and the fucking cutting board for here is fucking old. That I tried to get and then it went out of on Amazon.
So here, and I'm gonna play with this. You got that.
It's what you use on the
TP.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
Oops.
also like a lotion, you know what I mean, on top mineral that
Breakout.
Yeah, it's on speaker view, so I guess I want it on gallery view.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
see
there we go.
all the windows anyway.
Yeah, now I can see Matt again.
Hey, what's up?
Trying to figure this out first time.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna throw you in with O'Reilly for a minute. See ya. This is fun. It's like putting people in detention.
Right?
Well, that part works good. So that's where I was kind of thinking, right? Is so right now I just, put 3 of them in one room,
Right.
So in theory, right, if we utilized us as tournament directors to do these, I mean, if we all had, whatever it is, 6 guys, 8 guys, I mean, you could probably handle more than that, but
Right.
just trying to think through the timing of it,
Right.
is kind of, I think if you got everybody, they know, like they're not going to hit again until they report their yardage. But like I said, it'd be no different. You'd have, a window open with the leaderboard. You'd be able to type your guys in there. But I think that works fairly well,
Yeah.
and if that's one of those things, if we can get, I mean, we won't make a ton of money, but if we, a handful of us hop on here, even if it's just me and you, and figure out All right.
Is that you, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm back. I
right.
crashed again.
We didn't know how to leave the breakout room, so we're all a little confused over there.
Well, you probably tried to leave as I crashed and like the call closed, but all right.
All right, we found Michael.
All right. So it put me back in there. What happens if I close all rooms? All participants will return to the main session. All right. So I'm going to close the room down and everybody should go back to the main one.
Recycle these batteries.
Here. I'll recycle them.
Yeah, we don't recycle them. You gotta go to like
Just keep some box and recycle bin. You want to put something that's got alkaline, acid in
Let's take my shit to Mom's, my organic market. You know? I think you can also do it like at Staples or something. Or something.
Yeah, something like that,
Maybe
baby.
even Walmart. My onions are. I'm fucking able to recycle anywhere you buy it.
Trying to get us back.
You know?
Right.
All right. Back. Yeah, my computer crashed again. Big blue screen of death.
Right. Well, you need a little tiny one. Okay, we're ready. Let's go.
Try to go there.
Let's go.
Are you supposed to bring up
All right.
I don't know, sure.
What is yours still connecting, Mike?
I'll bring the business there.
Well, how about start with the mode? Have fun. How about we come? Well, we're splitting the stick, so.
It's so weird that it like rotates the phone cameras. It
Yeah.
did that last week too. After I came back on with the iPad, everybody's phones went like and flipped the other way.
Right.
That's a interesting glitch.
Next week? Yeah, that's just not it. No certain thing, yeah, do that.
I gotta figure out why my computer keeps doing that though.
Right. Is it a laptop or a desktop?
No, that's my big computer in the shop.
Okay.
Like I went through reinstall Windows, had some weird little glitch on it the other day, but I thought I bypassed that and we were good, but maybe not.
You turn that fan off now. I think when I first tried to go on this,
Right, good deal.
it was smoky.
There's that camera back.
I'm not gonna do it like this.
I have my split on, dude. I'm not going back there.
You can't bend down that far.
Yeah, actually I can. I don't know if I can touch
You can't.
my.
Got a charger for the phone.
Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch over there going.
See, you were in
I
there.
have one.
I know. I'm-
Here, I'll just mute him. Can't really see what Wes is doing sideways, but
Oh, is it sideways?
yeah. It, like I said, I think it's because it flipped. There we go. It's for whatever reason when it rebooted, it must do that to the phones.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys get OBS loaded?
Yeah, he didn't know how to start his camera though.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to turn my camera on. I've never had it on before, so.
Gotcha. Somebody else probably does.
Yeah, he was trying to find his wife, but
She's gone to drive my daughter somewhere, so I'm all alone.
where do you live, Wes?
Bell River, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, another one of those fucking foreigners.
Yeah, buddy. Tim Hortons all the way, man.
I mean, I agree with you there. Tim Hortons is like my favorite place.
Ooh, the piss missile. Watch those balloons.
Where is that? Never seen a ball hit over there.
Oh yeah, that was like right off the tee box left.
Like, is there woods there?
just off the couch, come out here, swing as hard as I can. All right, here we go.
I like it. Well, the good news is you win again tonight.
I already made a pennant.
Unless you're hitting against O'Reilly. Looks like he's
Well, I'm
setting
getting
up
the
to do
putter out
something.
because that's about all. Like Kiki went to see his girlfriend for fuck's sakes.
Fucking kid.
We're on the board, 348.
There you go.
It's a nice, easy 189 BS. $193, no spin. Nice.
Like it.
Oh,
So I also figured out the full swing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so I came out here the next morning and put the full swing down in the same bay with the unicorn and hit balls, right? Had the both games running. Now, mine never missed a shot, never glitched or anything.
right.
That said, I'm only swinging with one hand and, 140, 150 ball speed kind of stuff. But it was really interesting with the full swing. I would have balls say that I hit OB right with the camera system.
Right.
The full swing read it straight, which we know is a radar issue inside.
Right.
No different than TrackMan, right? If you cock that thing and let it leave out of the little blue window really fast, it just reads it straight. It doesn't read side spin.
Right on the middle, yep.
Yeah. So that said, I mean, balls that I hit really well on the camera system typically were about 3 to 5 yards longer than the full swing unit.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, there's definitely a yardage difference.
Right.
That said, the OB ball full swing had me in the grid at 230 something, which it should have never been.
Right.
But, so I don't think, to me, I think the whole thing needs to be done on camera systems regardless.
Right.
I mean, really, you're doing yourself a disservice if you wanted to use a radar system competing against somebody that has either an iMini, a GC3, a Launch Pro, a GC Quad, Unicore, Foresight, whatever. If you're using a flight scope, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, right? Like it's just
Right.
not to say that the guys couldn't compete if they want to, but I feel like I need to probably write that maybe like in the recommendations, like we recommend, camera system base this to whatever, something like that. Cause I wouldn't want guys to come in and think it might be the same. Not too many people are smart when it comes to launch monitor stuff.
Yeah.
They just tend to go buy shit, but
Well, we see it all the time with people's social media posts. Like they'll say, "Oh, I got my club speed 156," and they've
Right.
never swung faster than 130 in their life.
right. Yeah.
Hey man, Kyle was 165 a while ago on Instagram, so
Right.
it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
235 ball speed. Come on, man.
Well,
Right.
172 from Dr. Sam, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know. I think maybe there's a spot, when it gets big enough, or if there's enough guys that have, like I feel like you could probably do full swing versus flight scope, and that kind of stuff, basically radar units against radar units, and then camera systems against camera systems. Cause yours being, the GC3 versus Unicorn, you guys were neck and neck, and the ball speeds and swings, it's all coming in relatively the same.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I feel like that stuff's okay. I don't know that we'd have to get into, it has to be a Foresight event or it has to be a Unicorn event, kind of thing. I think it's just from what I saw last week, I think it really just needs to be like, if you want to do it, you ought to be on a camera system. you know,
Right.
is my thought.
Makes sense. What's the cheapest camera system entry level?
I mean, truthfully, I mean, probably the iMini is probably the cheapest. And even if you went, I haven't hit on the iMini Lite, which is basically the iMini, but it's not mobile. It's just it's a side unit for indoors. Um, that said, you could still use a SkyTrack as well. You know, SkyTrack will work with GS Pro. It's just through a third-party connector.
Right.
It doesn't link straight like Foresight and Unicore and everything else does, but yeah, so those are got to be right in that neighborhood. But I think the iMinis still, I don't know, they were like 30 some $100 here at, you know, Black Friday stuff anyway, just under $4,000.
Probably get a used Unicore as well.
But I mean, that's still one of those things too, right? Most of the guys, like if you're fairly serious in the sport, it's kind of a necessary spend. You know?
Well, if you're saving money by not going to destination events, $3,000 is 2 trips.
Right.
You know.
True. But I mean, even just in the fact of getting better, right? Like,
right.
I mean, if you're really working towards something, you know, buying a $500 monitor is not doing anything other than wasting $500.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's the Launch Pro going for? Anybody know?
I think my GC3 Bear, like if you don't get the club data on it, you can pick them
Yeah.
up right now for like, I think they're $7 Canadian, which is like $18 US.
Right.
Hands up.
Shit. Yeah, I mean the Launch Pro is only shit 1750. That must be for the base model type whatever, but still goes up to like $3,000. I mean, that's just not bad, especially with, you know, I'm sure you can put it on the payment plan and all that bullshit. So
Right.
You said Full Swing's radar, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a really good unit. You know, I mean, like I said, it read every ball. I had no problem. It's an interesting. This is one thing that I'll talk to the guys at GS Pro about is why it distinguishes differently. You know, and maybe that's something in their algorithm, you know, that they use separately with Full Swing, and it's not the same. I don't know, something's definitely different there. You know, because having it set up, it would still read the ball speed basically about the same. Launch was obviously going to be within a degree or so. I mean, it's a little different. Full Swing being on the ground, truthfully, probably reads launch a little better than my overhead unit. But, you know, some of the disparities in yardages were a lot.
Well, how does Full Swing without a camera register launch if it's just radar based?
I mean, it's radar based, right? So I mean, it's you know, basically putting the Doppler in there. It sees where the ball is and then where it hits essentially on the screen.
Okay.
You know, and that's the thing with Full Swing. What they're looking for is that 10 foot of space that it tracks the ball through that, and basically when it stops at the screen. Hence why you have to put it in screen mode or net mode or outside mode, you know, so it knows what it's looking for to then stop its algorithm and calculate. So
continue the trajectory.
yeah. You know, I mean, that said, they're all going to miss some. They're all going to put some weird stuff out there, and you know, it is what it is. But like I said, for the fact that we can all kind of hop in here on a random night of the week or you know, daytime type thing on the weekend, whatever, I think it'll be really good.
Yeah, it's not like we're betting the farm. We're just staying loose in the off season, really.
Yeah. You know, but I really think, I mean, my vision with this eventually would be to allow guys to compete in this solely as a series itself, you know, to kind of get to, I would like to see kind of regional virtual kind of things, but happen in person, right? So, you know, like Moby's got a place down there in the Carolinas that he could go to and have a virtual event where you would have to show up for if you're within that region, you know. So we would have kind of those like almost a show me what you can do outside of your garage event, right? You
Right.
know, and have it at a local host place where you would get together and do it, you know, type thing, and eventually run it to where I would love nothing more than alongside Worlds, you know, like we did Friday night with the Yinling thing and, you know, hitting balls off of beer cans and all the fun stuff, but then have your two LED walls up there and basically take the top 8 virtual guys from the year, right, and whittle them down to the finals and have a virtual world champion.
That'd be pretty awesome. Because I think with the whole ZLD thing going on, I think here too, he's going pretty well global now with people logging in and checking in. I think that's his plan too. Like I'm pretty sure the top qualifiers and winners of that are going to get WLD, or I don't know if you guys already talked for ULD associations for bringing members to the worlds that way.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he's just using TrackMan though.
Right. And I think that's, to me, it's kind of the downside there. You know, it's just TrackMan inside is just garbage.
Absolutely.
You know? I mean, it's fine. It's an avenue, but you know,
it's a video game you can manipulate.
Yeah. Right. Yep. I mean, and that was kind of my whole thing in building this, was making it to where it's going to be a fair competition, as fair as you can possibly get it as we see it now in the virtual space.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least you can't go in and tweak settings, right?
No, exactly. Elevation, wind, the firmness. Right. Did they work on the grid yet? Did you talk to the GS guys about a little more roll?
They're supposed to be firming it up. I mean, that's, you know, it should be a matter of flipping a switch, but I know they got a lot on their plate with everything too. But,
right,
you know, probably in the next update, it'll probably roll out in that.
It's got to be just for this. It's got to be just for this grid competition mode, because when I play other courses, you get out west and stuff, like they run 30, 40 yards on
No, and when I first was testing this, I had this thing set up to links and firm and like I'd love 60 yards of roll. I don't care, you know.
Right. Because then everybody enjoys it.
And I don't know where they're golfers, right? They're all golfers. And so it's kind of, when they put this thing out and rolled it out to me, I knew, I was like, man, this thing doesn't seem like it's rolling very far, right? Like I went in, I was like, oh yeah, I can't change the settings, but you know, like you need to get that setting fixed. It's like, this isn't about,
you're lucky.
Using it like a driving range. They have a driving range.
Yeah, you're lucky to get 15 yards on a 200 ball speed, you know, 17 yards.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, we had played around. Ralph was messing around with it and put it on the SGT site, right? But the only way to do that, so essentially, like when you went to and everything, I mean, I can actually, well, shit. Let's see, if I bring,
I tried that SGT ULD, but it was like a game to the green and like fireworks were going off. Some guy was yelling boom every time I swung.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, he had it over there with the SGT tournament, and you had to make it a golf course, right? So it's because it's all built on golf. So it was either a 9-hole course or an 18-hole course. So we took the grid, made it a hole again, and there's a flag at 500 yards, right? And it's just like you hit and it's auto putt, right? Like playing golf. So essentially you'd bogey every hole. And then at the end, your yardage got calculated back on the SGT leaderboard, but you didn't see it on the course. And I'm like, this isn't going to work. Like, It's just not. You got to at least show me how far my longest ball went when we're done. So unless they can fix that part of it, Like I can't see. I was hoping that was going to be a quick fix to be able to just launch the events because it would be on there. You know, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, literally take this screen right here and just put it in SGT.
yeah, and that's essentially what we did, except for the way it integrates with GS Pro is through golf and not through the range. So it has to be through a course. So I'm like, well, I didn't spend the last like year and a half, 2 years fighting to get this as a driving range alongside, in the challenges and all that to then go backwards. So
Right. It's something they could program themselves in an hour. Like it's the way this shit works. It's code, right?
right.
And
It's a lot of code
and it
from
comes
what
down
I've
to
been
this.
told, but but yeah, so that's just kind of where we're at as far as being able to. It was so close, right? Like, it's so close to being there. All the API keys, everything's there for me to do it. To where basically you'd go on the ULD site, register just like you would any other event, and then everybody's names would populate into GS Pro, right? And you just go on there, click start event at 7 o'clock or whatever time it was. You would see everybody's names. Like it's that close to being done, but it's also really far away all at the same time. Like it's frustrating as hell. But so that's what I mean. In the meantime, I think this is kind of the answer. I think this could be a lot of fun too. Doing it via a Zoom type thing and.
So what's the issues with Zoom right now? Just common drop shit, or is it?
So
internet?
no, I think this is something with my computer that keeps crashing, like something hardware. Well, something a driver issue I think is going on with that. So
Yeah, because
I'll try it again.
that can't happen. You're in the middle of an event and then everybody gets
Right.
dropped. Everybody loses interest and
Yes, no, that can't happen. Hence why we test first.
yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I just missed the backside of the balloon there, Mikey.
God bless steroids. And
Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he was hitting from.
Yeah. So no, I'll probably set up another one. Maybe we'll do 2 weeks from now, give everybody a little bit more notice and then see if, we can get a few more hitters on. And I'll try and run that one from my laptop and everything and see if it doesn't crash or if I get my computer straightened away,
Same with me. I'll figure out how to use a camera and then if there's a way we can, I want to see how the split screen works.
let's not promise anything you can't deliver.
Bet you I get my daughters in here, they'll figure it out quicker.
Oh yeah. Let me talk to them.
Yeah, thanks.
But I think it would look pretty cool. Like, I mean, if we go here with me, depending on which view you have, but
I'm looking at you right now, and it looks like a screen with the timer in the corner. That's it.
But now it should have me and O'Reilly up there at the same time.
Nope.
Click on your views, like the view up top. You probably have it set to speaker. Maybe put it on gallery and see what that does.
So gallery right now shows Matt scratching his head with his hat, somebody sideways sitting at a kitchen table.
Yep.
Okay.
So it doesn't show just me and Mike. I thought you would see just that now.
Shows you green because you're talking.
Yeah. That's weird because I put us both spotlighted, so it should only show the two of us right now.
There's four. Yeah, there's four.
Maybe it won't
stop open.
All right, so let me do this and then that. Now what do you see?
Still 4 windows. Matt's in the top left. Michael Porter's in the middle. You're on the far right, and Michael's in the bottom left.
So about 8 minutes ago. No.
Because I just put Moby and my dad in the 2 windows spotlighted, so they should be the 2 main ones you would see.
Okay, let me swipe left here. So on my middle view right now, I got me in the top right, you with your hand in your mouth, and just a grid with nothing going on.
All right, Mark, where's the other hand?
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
So I got Michael. Nope. See, it switched back. You just switched something.
No, I didn't switch anything. That was just him talking. So
Tell
that's
Michael
just
to talk again.
You should be able to turn that up.
See, that's perfect. So while Michael's talking, I got his grid and him hitting on camera.
right.
And then it goes back to you. Chomping on your gum.
Interesting.
And watching Mike eat.
Yeah,
Something like that. I don't know what they're doing. I just muted them over there. Well, so Moby, what do you got on your screen then?
I got everything on my screen. I got,
Yeah.
So
I
swipe.
got Sippy Cups grid. I've got Kevin Porter, Mike Porter, and Wes Campool.
Yeah. So if what I did, Matt, was swipe Moby, I swipe right, and it takes me to the middle one is just you, Kevin, and some grid.
So it's weird because I have the two of you highlighted like I did earlier, and that was working fine before. So
Being on the computer versus on the phone, though, might be the difference, huh?
well, very true.
I'm on my phone, so
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on the PC.
very true. It might be you don't see that mobile wise. Huh. All right. Did you get your Mega Millions ticket for tonight?
How much is it?
Like 1.2 billion or whatever.
Oh, I need to go.
oh shit.
So that's my 50-inch monitor and what I've got on it.
That's a lot of apps.
That's Wingding over on the side.
Is it
Okay.
still playing or no? Oh yeah.
How much is it? And then that's my OBS, and that's the Zoom up at the top.
Well, that's a good thing. Wingding picked right back up when I connected back the Zoom call because I forgot to go back in and see if it was streaming still.
Huh. Oh, I
So
guess
that part's working.
only goes to there. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so that's the monitor capture. So that brings everything up as well.
What is immersive? Oh, we have a fireside chat.
So is there not a way someone could program for you, Kevin, alone, that when we join the event, everything comes from your link, so we don't have to do anything on our end. We've got to open it and play. So like I'm confused at what I got to do right now, obviously, because get my camera working and all that other crap. But is there something that's like boom, you sign in, you're in the event, and just
Yeah, but you're also Canadian, so that's your other handicap.
I see. I'm getting set up here.
I mean, technically, no. As
okay.
far as camera stuff and all that, I mean, that's where I would basically need you, have your camera set up to where, it's showing you hitting type thing. And that's where I think for me, it's a matter of writing out, rules essentially, right? Or some type of requirements, this is what I want, you to have. And that's where I want to look at different stuff. I think, yes, the ideal setting is using something like OBS, to where it's like we can see you hitting, we can see your screen. That's perfect for people watching from home. But I also know it's a lot of long drivers. So as long as it's a cell phone and it's pointed at you swinging, I'm good with that. I mean, it's
Or Canadian.
yeah,
Well, I mean, that's a double hammy being a Canadian long driver. that education process is complicated.
So 278, 199. You want me to use what, 6-iron, or what? How we doing this?
Yeah, I've got 3 vertebrae that are have pinched nerves. That's the first time I've swung a club since Worlds.
Yeah, I'll say
I'm Canadian.
That's because I took steroids the last 3 days. I've been up for 49 hours.
That's some good steroids if you've been up that long.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean I can hold the golf club, so that's exciting for me.
Are those steroids light powdery?
They said to take it through my nose. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was about.
Virginia steroids. I got you.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Shit, what else was I gonna show? Oh. Do I have that?
Like I suppose my laptop doesn't have a camera. I could always get an external one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, little Logitech 1080p on Amazon, 40-50 bucks.
And
Right.
and get like a 10-foot extension cord
Yeah.
for it. So that you can, either put it up close or put it in a good position so we're not looking at your whole garage. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I bet you if I asked my daughters, we already have one somewhere in the house.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a desktop, you probably do.
Yeah.
And if you have an old phone, you can use that as well. There's an app that'll connect that into the computer.
I see.
So yeah, here's your sim golf tournaments. I'll show you this. Or unless he took it down. He might have taken it down already. Yeah, all right, he already closed it.
Where'd that go?
But that's where it was anyway. And it came up with the ULD test event. And then essentially, like I said, it took you to the grid, but it was hole number 1.
Oh.
And it was all a putting green. So you want to talk about roll?
Yeah.
Like I was getting 90 plus yards of roll on that.
Did you have the fireworks and everything shoot out the grid lines?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that part was good. Where am I at?
Shoot.
Thought I turned you off. Oh, that's the grid. You gotta forget what I labeled stuff as.
Be careful clicking on your laptop.
But
yeah, definitely don't click anything in your
Search
files
history.
folder.
yeah.
Search history.
Well, cool. That
I won the senior division.
yes.
I won the
Yeah.
Canadian handicap division.
Yeah. Everybody's a winner tonight. Short of my computer crashing again, but other than that, I at least got to see how some of the stuff would work. I mean, I was curious moving you guys into that breakout room because that's what I had talked about too. Was if we had if we had like 40 people on, right? Or 50 or something crazy like that, it would be hard to run it to where everyone would feed a yardage back to me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And that's where I would go, okay, I'll put one of our tournament directors in a breakout room, with 10 guys, we just break into groups like that.
Well, if everybody integrated this OSB or OBS, whatever it's called, you would
OSB
have.
is for your car.
So when you're done your set, ultimately this screen that I'm looking at right now with Michael's, you would have that in front of you on 50 screens.
Right.
And nobody can start the next set until like those are cleared.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
And that's exactly, I think, the way to go. But
you have it,
and that's
like I have the sippy cup up there. Then you can just somebody can pull the numbers off for you, or
right.
If you have the leaderboard live, that I can pull up, I can go through and put those numbers in as I'm watching in different rooms or, bouncing back and forth.
Right. No, and that's what I said. I think that's where it gets into, adding, 5, 6, 10 co-hosts of the event. I can break you guys out in rooms to watch, and wouldn't even necessarily have to break into rooms if I just designated you have like these 10 people,
Right.
right? As far as you're in charge of these yardages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because I'd rather not. I know when I move you into the breakout room, that doesn't get streamed, so I'd rather keep as much as I can on the main screen itself. But, hopefully we would get to the problem where we have too many people in an event where we had to do that. That would be awesome.
It's not a bad problem.
Yeah. Because eventually, once we get it down to, the top 16 or whatever, it becomes way more manageable. Everybody's in that main room, and we're bouncing in between on who we're highlighting. I mean, I'm watching the live stream. I know when I hit the spotlight, like now is on O'Reilly, he's the only one I see on my screen. I mean, you guys are still up there in the top, but he's the main focus.
As it should be.
That right, of course.
Is that because he's talking, or now that I'm talking, is he gone?
No, I mean, no, not for me. He's the only thing you see. You can still hear everybody else.
There's a 15, 20. There. It's about a 24, 25 second delay.
The wingding?
For wingding, yeah.
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 Which is good. I mean, I don't
think but none of us are fast enough to do anything if something happened anyway in 25 seconds.
Yeah, and well, I don't really care either.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of having your own streaming platform is it really doesn't matter. But
I want you. And then I want you. Why don't I have properties? Let's try it this way.
But it also should be on YouTube, on the Wingding account on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll if I can get over to there and see that.
Oh, bottom. Wrong way.
Because I just popped it over on that one tonight just to see if it would go and see how long it would actually run. Yeah. It's got a picture of O'Reilly sitting there. Yeah. There you are. You're on YouTube.
So
just to see if it would go and see how long it would.
Player 3. And
it actually seems like less of a delay over there.
Start. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, let's try that again.
Yeah, it's probably about the same.
End round.
But it looks pretty good over there on YouTube as well.
Oh shit, wrong end round.
And banned from YouTube. So, all right. So I got the stream working fine. I know.
Add player. So
that would be my internet, I'm sure. Kids are probably playing PS5 now, hogging all the internet.
And let's go wider, crop left.
Well, anything you guys think as far as what we can add or change or whatever?
No, not really. Wonder why that doesn't have the.
Did you put out an invite for this, Kevin, or is it just one of those
I didn't push it like I did last time. I sent it back to all of you that came last time. And then I think I put it on my personal Facebook page, just kind of popped it up once. But I knew with Christmas and everything else, I wasn't going to push it too much. It was more, I just wanted to get a handful of boxes back on so I could play around with the Zoom call. So even if I had to create like 10 Zoom accounts, I was going to just do it by myself. Yeah.
So I'm on my computer right now, Googling how to turn my camera on for my laptop. The first thing is confirm your PC has a built-in camera.
That's that old joke. Lady brings her laptop into Best Buy and says the touchscreen doesn't work.
Well, no, one thing I'm out.
I like the
I'm out
external
of
one
bourbon
anyway,
out
because then,
here.
like you said, I can set it up.
What are you drinking tonight, Moby?
Nothing so far, but later.
Yeah. All right. What are you drinking later?
Good question.
Yeah.
I'm running low, actually.
Yeah. Well, these were really good.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Devil's
Have you tried that
Backbone,
monkey shoulder?
Bourbon Smash, Blackberry Lemonade,
Wow. What's content? 5, 8, 11?
7.5.
7.5.
Not bad. You can definitely. I mean, it's a good bourbon. Whatever the hell they used in it, it's definitely good.
Nice.
Cool. Well, that's good enough for me. I'll let you guys do what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
We'll let Wes figure out if he has a laptop camera or not.
Hit any key. Any key. I don't have an any key.
Have an actual event.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta reconnect it.
Is that a mulligan?
Well, because I clicked out of it, and so I
Yeah.
think I got to go back and reconnect.
Camera might be covered.
Oh, huh.
So even without my camera, can't you guys see my screen like Michael's with OSB open?
Not unless you did your Zoom call through there.
So I have to do my Zoom call through my computer then.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. As far as if everybody did the Zoom from a laptop, it becomes easy. But, you would still just need that external camera at that point.
Okay.
And that's another, you could technically get into where you could find your cell phone on the network, but that gets complicated.
I see.
Much easier to get a cheap webcam and just do it that way.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know if that would be interesting. I don't know if you could get any of the phones to get into an NDI mode. Do the Android phones do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So then you would have to have an Android device.
Oh.
But
You can actually, like, I can bring the camera up from my phone onto my computer and use OSB to pull that camera up, just like anything else.
yeah, I'm curious. I've never tried, hard like plugging my phone into my computer to see if I could find it that way. But being that Apple doesn't typically play well with anything else.
Well, yeah, because it's a communist system.
Well, yeah. Keeps on running though.
So hey Michael, I'm back on my OBS.
Okay.
I clicked on ULD screen, ULD window. I'll spin this around. I don't know if you're looking at me currently, but so I just want to see if I can get my screen on Kevin's screen. So nothing should have changed, right?
Shouldn't.
Correct.
So scene, I got ULD window. And then in sources, I got ULD screen. I was hoping.
Yeah.
And when I click on it, it says window GS Pro.
Yeah. But you need to add the webcam still in there in order to like.
Okay, because I guess there's no connection from my computer to yours.
Right. I mean, as long as you went in there and found a webcam, and then you'd have to, like I said, then you'd have to log into Zoom on your laptop.
Gotcha. Okay. Never
And
mind.
then when you're in Zoom, when you select your camera, you would select OBS virtual camera. And if you look at your screen there, all the way over to the right, you'll see a start virtual camera button.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. So that's what you would hit start on. And then in the Zoom call, you would just select OBS virtual camera, and then they would talk to each other and put it up that way.
Holy, way outside, Mike. Okay.
It's really not, though. I'm saying, like, once you do it, you go, it makes a lot of sense. It's like plus buttons, hit start and stop. Like, it's not hard.
It's really not too bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, see.
Because then you get creative and put graphics on there, like what I have, right? Just put, logos, so you can put your sponsors right on your screen.
Oh,
You'd be able to start selling that. Like, look, we're hitting in these virtual events. We're live streamed. We can put you on there like that. Endless stuff, that comes from this. So
smart. A lot of avenues for publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What happened? Dang it.
Good deal, man. Well, thank you guys again for entertaining
Yeah, man.
me.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I'll probably put one up again, maybe, 2 weeks from now, another Friday night. We'll see if we can get a bunch of hitters on or something like that. I'll probably advertise like a tour card or something for it type thing, just to throw it out there.
Make sure you get Hank.
There you go.
You want some Hank?
I want some Hank Parks. We're same age, born the same day,
All right.
brothers from another country.
Birthday twins.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen. Have a wonderful weekend and a good New Year's.
Yes, sir.
You guys too. Be safe. Enjoy it.
See you guys.
Cheers.
Later.
See y'all.